leaked texts, AI posters, and a NATO meeting that looks more like a submission ritual. Donald Trump has detonated a diplomatic bomb, exposing private messages from Europe's top leaders, while visually staking a US claim on Greenland. The message is brutal and unmistakable. America decides. Allies comply. Trump says he spoke directly to NATO Secretary-General Mark Rutte, securing agreement for talks in Davos, but not debate. In his words, Greenland is imperative for national and world security, and there can be no going back. NATO, once a collective shield, is now framed as a forum to ratify American decisions, not question them.
Well, I don't think they're going to push back too much. Look, we have to have it. They have to have this done. They can protect it. Denmark, they're wonderful people. And I know the leaders, they're very good people, but they don't even go there. And, you know, because a boat went there 500 years ago and then left, that doesn't give you title to property.
And then came the image. Posted as an official White House photo. Taken inside the Oval Office during a meeting with European leaders, the setting is unmistakable. The US president at the resolute desk, NATO allies seated opposite him. But behind Trump, deliberately placed in the frame, is a striking visual signal. A map of Greenland morphed with the American flag. No caption, no explanation. In a room built for symbolism, the message is unmistakable. In Trump's world, territory is claimed first through imagery. Diplomacy comes later. The image itself is a morphed version of a photograph taken on August 18, 2025, during a White House meeting with European allies on Ukraine. Trump then escalated, posting a private message from French President Emmanuel Macron. Macron aligns with Trump on Syria and Iran, but openly questions Greenland, urging dialogue, G7 talks, and multilateral process. Trump's response wasn't a reply, it was exposure. By publishing the text where Macron invited him for a dinner in Paris, Trump publicly demoted France from partner to problem. And if this wasn't enough, moments after the post, Trump went on record to predict Macron's upcoming ouster.
Do you have any response to President Macron saying he will not join the Board of Peace?
Oh, did he say that? Well,
Yeah.
Nobody wants him because he's going to be out of office very soon. So, you know, that's all right. What I'll do is if they feel like Costo, I'll put a 200% tariff on his wines and champagnes, and he'll join. But he doesn't have to join. If he said that, you're probably giving it to me a little bit differently. But if he actually did say that, but as you know, he's going to be out of office in a few months.
Next, an AI-generated poster. Trump, flanked by Rubio and Vance, standing in Greenland. A sign reads, Greenland, U.S. territory, Eston, 2026. This wasn't satire, it was pre-normalization. A psychological operation turning ambition into inevitability, conditioning audiences to see annexation as already decided. Finally, Trump turned on the UK, accusing London of great stupidity for planning to hand over Diego Garcia, warning China and Russia only respect strength. His conclusion is blunt. Europe cannot be trusted with strategic land. Greenland must be acquired. The era of persuasion is over. Trump isn't negotiating with NATO allies. He's disciplining them.